Good morning, this is Matt with Stout Sportsman. Today's video I'm going to be going over my everyday carry pistol, my Smith Wesson M&P 40 compact. Before we get started, just want to show you guys that the pistol is empty. You can see there's no round in the chamber, mag well is empty, and I also have an empty magazine here as well. Like I said, everyday carry, 40 caliber. I also do have this in 9mm. I have a 9mm barrel for it and 9mm magazines. Those are the only two things that you need. The recoil spring would stay the exact same for the 40 and the 9. 40 caliber magazines also are good for 357 SIG. So you can also get a 357 SIG barrel that will fit just perfectly into this here. And the 40 and 357 mags are completely compatible. Anyway, it's just nice to have, you basically get 2 or 3 different calibers out of one platform, which is fantastic. The reason I went with this as my everyday carry pistol, the reliability. The gun is a little bit chunky, so I mean it's got a little bit of heft to it, but it's a Smith & Wesson M&P. It's a tank. It runs all the time, every time. You know, I've shot it in the rain, mud, snow, and it's never given me any issues at all. This was a police trade-in pistol that I bought off of budsgunshop.com. When I received it at my FFL, I wasn't expecting a whole lot, actually, being a used police trade-in, but actually there was very minimal holster wear on it, and I would estimate maybe 500-700 rounds through it at the most, and it was really good shape. Now, the one thing that I didn't really like about it, it was the build date on the particular pistol is from 2007, so those old triggers are pretty bad. They leave a lot to be desired. So what I did, just watched a lot of reviews online, went to Apex Tactical, watched some of their reviews, and decided I wanted to go with some of their products. And I went with the duty carry kit for this. I believe the trigger pull on it right now is about 5.5 pounds. There's some different springs and stuff you can get to kind of tune if you want it a little heavier, a little lighter. And there's also a couple other things that you can purchase through Apex to kind of not accessorize, but just to play around with the trigger and the components in there a little bit more. The work on this I actually did myself. They have some great videos on their website and also on YouTube. If I can do it, anybody can do it, and it really gives you a good understanding of the guts inside the pistol and how everything works. It's fascinating. So I probably got about $120 or $30 worth of Apex goods inside for the trigger, and I put an Apex sear in here, and also there's an accessory to make the reset after you press the trigger. The reset a little bit more tactile and audible. I'll show you that here in a second. Put the mag in, drop the slide. Okay, we'll get a close-up here. There's a little bit of take-up, not too bad, not as bad as the stock trigger. So right here, and it's just a nice crisp break right there. And just watch how little take-up there is to the reset. Right there, bang. Just real nice and crisp. Perfect. It's actually one of the better triggers that I've ever used in any pistol, with the exception, 1911s, if it's a decent one. Great triggers all around, but this is a wonderful pistol. Wonderful trigger in it. I've never had a jam, never had a hiccup, nothing. It just runs 100% all the time. I also did put some different sights on it. The stock sights weren't bad, but I wanted something that I can use daytime and nighttime. These are TruGlo TFX sights. The TFX has tritium in them, so they pop at night. They're going to really stand out. You don't have to charge them with a flashlight or anything like that to get them to glow for you. And they also have fiber optics in it. So you get some nice overhead light or some sunlight outside during the day, and they're going to pop for you. So pretty much any light condition, you're going to have great sights, and it just target acquisition is just super fast. Any light condition, it's just awesome. Just going to take the gun down real quick for you guys. See if we can do it from this way. I'm just going to lock the slide back like this. Drop this right here. Now, there's two ways you can do it. I'm just going to do it this way. I don't have a pen on me because there's actually a little lever in there that I can move forward without having to press the trigger to pull the slide off. But with that back, this lever down, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the slide forward. I'm going to press the trigger because this has the mag safety on it. I'm going to press the trigger, and then I'm also going to drop the mag. And it just slides off like that. So if I do want to put my 9mm barrel in, I pull out the recoil spring. The barrel I would put down, I would pick up my 9mm barrel, slide that in, just like that. Reinsert my recoil spring, just like that. I'm going to slide it back onto the frame of the pistol. Slide it back to the lock. Insert. Boom. You're ready to go. That is how simple it is to go from a 40 to a 9 or to 357 SIG. Great platform. These guns are tough as nails, and I would highly suggest it. Everyday holster right here. This is my Raw Dog tactical holster. This is probably going on 3 weeks now or so I've had this. And it's starting to break in pretty nice, and it's actually pretty comfortable. Most of the time I forget that I'm wearing it. And fits in pretty nice. Got a nice click in there, and just a great pistol. I love it. I'm going to be doing a couple more videos. I have a M&P 1522 that I'm going to be doing a video on very shortly, probably a little bit later today actually. And there's going to be a lot more videos from myself, Scott, and Chris coming forward. So you guys keep coming back. Hit like if you like our videos, and subscribe. We'd like to see you guys coming back. Thanks. This is Matt with Stout Sportsman.